hookah and beer or nothing like that. I'm just saying.
Oh, he gonna get his beer on now. He drank his beer. But here's the thing, Ocho. He played 41 minutes. There only 48 minutes in the game. He played 48. Jamal Murray played 42. So that's normally, they don't normally play. You normally get to 40 minutes once you go overtime or you go double overtime. Guys are not, especially as they start to age, they don't normally play that many minutes in a regular season game. Now, postseason game, hey, I'm trying to win. Every game matters. Yes. Yeah, they're not catching. Nobody is catching OKC for the top seed. Now you're jockeying maybe 2 through 6 because you want to stay out of the play-in. 7 through 10 is the play-in. Anything above that, your position, you jockeying for position. Lakers right now, I think they have second. Percentage points is going to go back and forth. LeBron got injured last night. We'll see how that plays out. And then you got Memphis, you got Houston, you got Golden State trying to climb up the ladder. But basically, you're trying to stay in that 2 through 6 range because you're not catching OKC for the number 1 seed. Yeah. But when you look at what Jokic is doing, and like you said today, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists. He had a steal, and he only had 2 turnovers. But like you said, they didn't shoot the ball well. He was 2 of 10 from 3. Jamal Murray was 1 of 5 from 3. Michael Porter Jr. was 3 of 8 from 3, even though he shot the ball from the floor really well. But if you go look at it, Porter Jr. played 38 minutes. Yoke played 41 minutes. Murray played 42 minutes. Yeah. Even Russ played 31 minutes. Russ had a.
So for me, like, I just focus on winning, focus on trying to be the best version I can be for this team, and wherever that takes.
History to record a 30-20-20 game in overtime win against the Suns. Yoke finished 31 points, 21 rebounds, and a season high 22 assists. He ranks 3rd in points per game, 28, 30 rebounds per game, 12.8, 2nd in assists per game, 10.4 this season. He's averaging more points and more assists than he did when he won the MVP in his 3 previous seasons. The only thing that's working against him is Shea is playing out of his mind. Crazy. And they're the number 1 seed.
Crazy work.
Any other season, you could make a case that Yoke would probably be trying to go for 5 because Joel Embiid clipped him 1 year. He finished 2nd. He won it last year after the previous 2 years of being back-to-back. Embiid clipped him, and then he comes back and wins it again this year. But, Yoke, what do you say? I don't really know what to say. What word, what adjective do you want to use to describe what you're seeing from Nikola Jokic?
Man, listen, the resume speaks for itself. The accolades, the MVPs, the numbers, the stats. You watch him play. I was going to throw a slight comparison out there to somebody who just got traded based on style of play and the way they move and how they have a very lethargic style of play. But I'm going to let that go because he's very efficient at what he does. He's very, very, very good at what he does. He looked exhausted. He looked exhausted in that game, though, toward the end.
Who, that Yoke?
Yeah.
From the bench. They only got 11. What they get? 11. They got 14 points from the bench.
And that's the problem too. The inconsistency with their bench. Joker is good. Murray is good. But listen, there's one other team outside of OKC where they play collectively great. Even when the starters are out, everybody collectively is putting in the effort and putting in the work and getting the points. Hell, in the 4th quarter, man, they scored 41 damn points in the final quarter. Now, the only team that had the bench like that is as efficient as soon as they come off when the starters aren't playing is the Cavs. It looks exactly the same way. Okay, you know what? I don't have a problem. Even though it's a game of runs, I know my second unit can come in and still keep the game going. Still keep the game going forward where we're in the lead. We're still in contention where we don't have to come back into the game and have another run where we have to either catch up or try to decrease the lead.
But Shea's been sensational. He's been all year. It's a 2-horse race.
I was going to ask you that. MVP.
It's 2-horse race. Yeah.
Do you still have MVP?
They dropped Giannis. I'm being truthful. Everybody knows that they dropped Giannis. So, with that being said,
has your thoughts on the MVP changed based on the way Joker's playing?
Nah, Shea.
It's still okay.
He's leading the league in scoring. His team is number 1. He has the most 20-point games, 30-point games, 40-point games, 50-point games. And I think everybody knows. Y'all know what I think about Yoke. He's been one of my favorite players since he got into the NBA. You kind of figured out who he was because at first, Yusuf Nurkic, they was in the same draft. They took Nurkic and then they took him in the second round. With that being said, you could see they traded Nurk, and you could understand why. Now, I don't think they knew he would be this. I mean, you could see probably you see him in practice and you see him doing things.
Right.
I don't think they thought he would be this. Now, a 3-time MVP potentially. I'm going to be shocked if he doesn't win another MVP.
Yeah.
I'm going to be shocked. Now, stranger things have happened. LeBron James had 4 MVPs from by the age of 28.
Yes, sir.
And never won another one. So that's not to say it's guaranteed, but it's hard with the numbers that he's putting up for the voters going to know. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this is Shay's 53 and 11 is their record. 54 and 10 is the Cavs record. So
crazy.
Who's going to have the best record in the NBA? LeBron is expected